Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. Is this your first time viewing the channel? If you could subscribe, thumbs up, comment below would be really appreciated. I'm here to talk about two things today. The game tomorrow against Rangers at Ibrox and the future of Edouard. So let's kick it off straight into the game. 12 o'clock kickoff at Ibrox. Steven Gerrard versus Ange. First encounter. It's the first Glasgow derby of the season. We're on flying form in the league. We lost one game. Same with Rangers, they've lost one game. They won the last game last week, 4-2 against Ross County. And then we hammered St Mirren 6-0. This is one of the biggest games of the season, as we all know. We played them 4 times a season in the league. That's without getting them in the cups. What am I expecting tomorrow? What am I expecting? Are we expecting hostile environment? 100%. We have no Celtic fans there. There's not even 750 fans because Celtic fans are just not there tomorrow. Simple as that. I'm nervous, as usual. Every Glasgow derby you have to be nervous. There's a lot of Celtic fans this week saying 3 or 4-0. We should scalp them. They're missing key players. Tavernier could be out. McGregor could be out. Barisic could be out. Lundstrom is back. Kamara Roof is back. We can't take Rangers for granted, Celtic fans. At the end of the day, they won the league last season. They haven't hit up to the levels. They haven't started a campaign. Consistency, that they haven't had that. They played shite the other night against Askirk away in Armenia. They're coming back from 13,000 miles back and forth from Europa League game. We only travelled over to Holland. We're expecting a big game, and you know what? I expect goals between both sides. I think we don't change our style of football around, definitely not. We keep the Ange ball going. I think we starting lineup was going to be Hart and goal. Has to play. He's been pretty good so far. He had the error the other night, but I'm sure he's going to bounce back from it. Ralston right back. If Taylor's fit, Taylor left back. If not, I will put Montgomery in. Some people are saying Jovanovic. I wouldn't play Jovanovic just yet. He's only at the club a week. Let him settle, because I think when you look at the likes of Diego Laxall, he was thrown in the mix last season. I know that's a different team. Neil Lennon's style of football. Centre backs will have to be Starfelt and Welch. I wouldn't put Beaton in. I just think Beaton, too much errors in him. You've seen what happened at Ibrox last year. Definitely not. Starfelt, he's been criticised by a lot of Celtic fans for the error he done the other night, even against Hearts as well. This is a big game. I think he's just lacking that goal. He's just lacking that goal. A nice set piece header against them would start his career off perfectly at Celtic, big time. Welchie, he's up for it. He knows what the occasion's all about. Callum in the middle with Ryan Christie and David Turnbull. I know a lot of people are saying Ryan Christie, he goes missing in the middle. I just think it's an occasion. He knows what the story is against Rangers. He'll graft in there as well with David Turnbull. Hopefully David Turnbull can produce a long shot, test McCrory, or if McGregor or McLaughlin, whoever's in goal for them. On the right will have to be a bad, because James Forrest is missing. James McCarthy could be a late fitness test. They're saying that he could be fit. And on the left will be Kyogo, and up front will be Edouard. I think with Edouard, there's been a couple of approaches from clubs in the last 24 hours. Rubin Kazan is at the putting in a 15.4 million with a couple of add-ons, which works up to 18 million. Everton are willing to pay that fee. Bordeaux in France are willing to pay that fee as well. And there's talks of Marseille as well that's going in for him. Personally, he's 1 year left in his contract. We don't have enough ammunition up front. Lee Griffiths is hot and cold, yet he's not on form. Kyogo could get injured, and then we have no striking options. I'd keep Edouard. I know it's crazy. I know that we want to make our money back, but PSG get 40% of this sell-on clause. I'd rather keep him, win the league, and get the Champions League money, and then let him go, and he'd be known as a hero. I'd rather keep him, and that's my honest opinion. I just have a feeling that he's going to come out tomorrow all guns blazing, which he should, for the Glasgow derby. We've seen he scored there a couple of times as well, so he knows what the occasion's about. I would definitely play him up front tomorrow. Play Kyogo if he's fit on the left. If it doesn't work out in that system, you take Edouard off, you bring Rogic on, you put Rogic into Christie's position behind Edouard, stick Kyogo up front, and put Christie on the left. Simple as that. Change it around. There's not enough ammunition on the bench that we could turn around and say, oh, bring a Yeti on, he's going to get one. Where we have Sorrow in there for defensive cover. I think Sorrow, too many fouls, gives away stupid fouls. I wouldn't play him. I just think he'll get sent off. You've seen him the last season against him, giving away stupid fouls. He's lucky he wasn't sent off. So my score predictions for tomorrow, I'm going to say 2-1. I think Rangers will score against us. They'll score first, but I think Starfelt is going to come up with the goods tomorrow. I know this, I'm not trying to be sarcastic in any way, and I think David Turnbull will a goal as well. You never know, Kyogo might come up with the goods, but I fancy David Turnbull coming up with one. I just think he's striving with confidence against getting the hat-trick last week as well. That'll help him big time. And just go out there, forget about the occasion, forget about their fans, don't change the style of football, just go out there and play attacking football and take it to Rangers. They haven't hit the ground running yet this season, and if they were to beat us, this will be their bragging rights until January. This would kick on their season as well. But if we were to win tomorrow, it'd be a fantastic month of August. It'd be a great late birthday present for Ange as well, which he only turned his birthday was the other day. So let's see what happens. Let me know your score predictions, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you're a Celtic fan. If you're a Rangers fan, go ahead, be nosy if you want, and I'll speak to you all soon after the game. Take care.